Hi, everybody. This is just incredible. I can't even talk, but I don't have much of a choice, so I'm going to give it my best shot. I feel like it's like an award show for surviving 26,000 years of this cycle, and I'd like to thank God, Goddess, my incredible partner, and all of you for surviving too, but we've done more than survive. We've absolutely just been beyond amazing. I mean, when we think of everything we've been up against, it's just incredible because, you know, these presentations and these workshops I'll be doing really brings to light everything that's tried to get in our way and stop us, and it is absolutely shocking. I mean, I even have 2 pages of just programs and projects completely designed to trash our emotional world, our minds, our physical bodies, our spirituality, you know, our relationships with each other, ourselves, and just the Creator. And here we are, just like, that was nothing. I mean, I almost feel like that. It's like, oh yeah, you know, kind of like I birthed twins, and I'm like, that wasn't anything. But when I was in it, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Is this really natural? But, so I'm just grateful to stand here today, and I almost feel like, you know, this is the last leg, and just, you know, just breathing and just being in one's breath and just being embodied in just love and unity consciousness is the ultimate victory. And just being amongst all of you is like just proof that like we did it. And I had a lot of preparation growing up. I had some beings visit me when I was a child, and they told me to look through this viewfinder, and they said, you know, you can help create this positive timeline, but you can't lose your truth. They're going to try and take you away, and they're going to try and destroy you, and you can't let that happen. And I looked into the future, and it was so incredible, and they said, it's so beautiful, it'll make you cry. And so yesterday I was like, okay, this is the moment that they were talking about. And I, of course, cry all the time, but that euphoric just release of this is the most beautiful time right now. And it's not because the chemtrails are gone or there's a utopia that's everywhere. It's just the energy of all of us and the fact that we're all here today. And we get to share in this and raise this vibration and really own this truth because, you know, even in the worst of the worst, nothing could strip me from being fully anchored and grounded in this positive timeline and just, you know, the faith in it. For people who don't really know my work or are, you know, familiar with my story, I know a lot of people are, so it may get a little redundant, but I grew up in the Eisenhower family, great-granddaughter, and, you know, it was just an interesting family to, and I just say to wake up in because, you know, you just get conscious of who you are at a certain age, and you know, you just kind of, you know, assess, you know, how you ended up somewhere. Sometimes one is so unconscious because they're going along with the family program. They don't ask themselves these kind of questions. But I had so much contact with, you know, just revelations about my path or what I was here to do that, you know, I look around and I'm like, the Eisenhower family. I'm like, yeah, this was a good place to land because there's some serious work that needs to happen here. And it wasn't about going with the program. It wasn't about going with the expectations of, you know, let's groom her to be, you know, this politician or government person or, you know, this high society, whatever. And those opportunities were there. I was supposed to be a debutante in the international ball with a military escort and another escort, and it was going to be in People magazine and just, you know, all throughout the world, and I was going to represent the United States as the, you know, main debutante because every Eisenhower woman does it. And so it comes to be my turn. I have, you know, dreads down to here, and my boyfriend's got a long beard, and I'm, you know, thinking, you know, I don't know if this is, you know, really my thing. And I was living in the mountains at the time, and what was the main thing was I was on a different path, and it had nothing to do with opportunities. It wasn't, you know, about the name Eisenhower. It had to do with something much deeper that, you know, what being in this family represents to me. And it's about being a warrior. It's about standing for the human race, standing for our freedom and our unity, and completing whatever couldn't be done in our history. And so as those opportunities were coming along and could have given me a much cushier lifestyle, maybe a little bit more cash in the pocket, because I've pretty much been on the road without a whole lot of money most of my life. Never felt poor, though. I knew that, you know, this wasn't the path for me, and I was going to, you know, go deep, 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 deep into the labyrinth, the underworld, and reclaim and restore and recover the divine feminine energies, the goddess energy, and everything in our culture and everything within ourselves that represents the true divine blueprint of our creation and the true just energies of what we are really made of.